today?
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend. It's Saturday.
Okay, so here's our almost Mother's Day episode.
Yep, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Do you want up? Yes, tomorrow is Mother's Day. What do we have today? What do we have this morning? Soccer.
I love soccer and Gray just cried at soccer.
So why is today significant with soccer?
With me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been crying every time at soccer games and soccer practices. She won't let me one more chance.
Yeah, so today is the last day of the soccer season. It actually technically goes until next weekend, but my brother is getting married next weekend, and Anthony and I are both in the wedding, so there's no way that we are going to be able to do soccer on top of us both being in the wedding. So, oh my gosh, I cannot turn these lights on. Here we go. So unfortunately, we're going to miss the last day of soccer. So technically for our kids, this is the last day of soccer. And like Porter and Greyson have been talking about, this is probably going to be Grayson's last ever soccer game, probably in his whole life. Unless he decides later on that he wants to give it another try, we will put him back in. But he's just not enjoying it. He's never really enjoyed it. He cries every practice, every game. He doesn't look like he's having fun out there, and that's the whole point, is to have fun. I talked to Greyson about it, and I said, I think this is going to be it for you. I don't think I'm going to sign you up for the fall, which is really sad because he's been doing soccer for the last 4 years. So it just feels weird to not continue on. We've been with the same team, the same coach for the last 4 years, but it's not his thing. Porter still likes it, and he does fine with it, so we'll continue him on in soccer next year, so we'll have one kid in soccer. But for Greyson, it's just, he's not a sports person, and that's okay. I feel like it would be a lot easier to stop soccer if Greyson was on board with it, but Grayson's the one that's like, give me one more chance, I want to keep trying, like, I promise, like, I don't want to stop soccer. But I feel like I have to be the parent and step in and be like, no, you're miserable, you cry, you hate it. Like, I don't even enjoy watching you play. Like, this is it. We're done.
Do you like me doing soccer?
I do like you doing soccer. Do you like soccer?
Yeah. Do you like watching me doing soccer?
I do. And what other sport do you want to try next year?
I want to go out to Venezuela.
You want to try baseball, right?
Well, yeah,
baseball. Yeah. Porter really wants to try baseball too, and I usually start baseball the summer before the kids start kindergarten. That's what I do with Greyson. He did 2 years of it. He's not in it this year because he hated baseball. Again, he's just not a sports guy. So Porter, we will sign him up next summer for baseball. He really likes hitting the baseball in the backyard. We have like a little Tykes tee and baseball, so we will try that out for him next year. But anyway, so yes, we'll sign Porter up for soccer next year. He'll do soccer and then baseball. Greyson, we're going to try a couple different things. I have him signed up for piano lessons. We're going to start that in June and just do like through the summer and kind of see what he thinks, and if he likes it, we'll continue it in the fall, and if not, we'll stop it at the end of summer and try something else. I also have the kids signed up for like a little 6-week gymnastic class at a local dance company, so we're gonna try that. I'm thinking about possibly doing Boy Scouts next year. I don't have any experience with Boy Scouts, but when I went to school, I was in Girl Scouts, and I loved Girl Scouts, like loved it. I did it all the way up until like 8th grade. So maybe try that. He's really into learning languages, so we could try to put him in a Spanish class. So there's a lot of different options. So we're just gonna kind of play around with it and see what he likes. Unfortunately, like sports is at the base level is cheaper than anything else and easier just to do, but it's just not for him, and that's okay. So this is it for Greyson, and unfortunately I'm not even going to be able to see his last soccer game I guess my last soccer game was last week when I was standing and it rained sideways the whole game, and my shoes were wet for like 3 days afterwards because of how bad it rained. Because today Greyson and Porter have games at the same time. Grayson's game is at 10, Porter's game is at 10:30. So Anthony and I are splitting up, and Anthony's gonna take Grayson's soccer game, and I'm gonna take Avery, and we're gonna go cheer on Porter at his soccer game. And of course they're at different fields and, you know, all that drama. But next year it'll be easier because we will only have Porter doing soccer, so we won't have to split up and all that. Yeah, this is kind of sad, the end of an era of Gray playing soccer, but I know it's for the best and it's smart and we need to end. So yeah, this is it. It was a really cold and rainy spring season, so not too sad to see soccer end. It feels like every weekend, except for this weekend, it's going to be beautiful this weekend. But every weekend before, it's just been like pouring rain on the kids and not fun for the kids and not fun for the parents to watch. So I'll be glad when it's done. And then the rest of the weekend, we really don't have plans. Anthony's going to work on the yard today. Our yard desperately needs some work on it, so he's going to try to revive our grass because it's very patchy and mossy. So we're working on that today. I'm going to try and power wash some things. And then tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I'll sleep in. And then we're going to meet up with my family at a restaurant for dinner later that day. And then usually we try to take the kids and go to ice cream because I love ice cream, and we make that like a family event. And then we walk to like a playground. So hopefully we can do that. It's supposed to be super beautiful. So the weather should cooperate.
I want to do ice cream.
Yeah, tomorrow for Mother's Day.
Do you see me, Mom?
I see you. Hi.
I can see you.
Yeah.
I want me to see you. I don't see you, but turn it around so I can see you.
So I told Anthony to take some videos of Greyson with his last game. We'll take a picture. I'll take some videos of Porter and I'll put that in here. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll get the camera out as we're working on the yard. I don't know. That's not very exciting. So maybe I'll just pick it up tomorrow and make it a 2-day vlog. We'll see. She's always like, I gotta sit down. You're making me too dizzy. She tries and keeps up with him, though. Why is this so fun?
Because baby ran about it. I love her. She is so neat.
Give her a hug. Oh, that's very sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's later in the day. Well, very late in the day. It's like 10 p.m. All the kids are sleeping. The boys begged me to do a sleepover, so they're both sleeping in Porter's room tonight. Porter's room has bunk beds, which I guess they're just gonna have to get used to that, because once this new baby comes, we're going to have the boys permanently move in with each other. It's just how it's gonna have to be. And then, because they're basically on the same schedule anyway, and then Avery will have her own room because she still naps, and then the new baby will be in the nursery. But anyway, it's super late at night. Anthony has been a trooper. He's been working out in the yard all day long. He's dethatching our yard. We have like lawn moss in our backyard, and it's so bad. And he's just been like raking all day long. And then as soon as I got the kids in bed, I went out and helped him, and we worked until it was dark and couldn't see anything. But he made a lot of progress. I think he's going to do some more tomorrow, even though it's Mother's Day. I'm going to close out this vlog, and then I'll make Mother's Day its own vlog, probably. I got videos of Porter doing his last soccer game. They actually, like, gave the kids medals, I guess just in case kids couldn't make the last game. So it was actually really nice because we're missing the last game. So he got a medal, and he was super excited, and he did so good. They did like 2 versus 2 because like there was no one on the other team that they were supposed to scrimmage. Like they just didn't show up. And Porter was just scoring. I think he scored like 5 goals. He did so good, which usually he's like very passive. But today he was on fire. I asked him, do you want to do soccer again next year? Because you can already register for the next year. And he said yes. So I'm going to register him. And then Anthony took Greyson. And he said Gray had a really good game. His team won like 6-0, which Gray always does better if his team wins. And Anthony said he didn't cry. He didn't really try that much, but didn't cry. And he was goalie, but they didn't score on him, so that's always good too. Told Gray we're not going to sign him up next year. And he's sad about it, but he'll get over it. And yeah, so that was the end. And I don't think Anthony got any videos of Gray. I told him to, but you know, I can only do so much. That's the end of soccer until the fall. And by the time we do soccer again, this new baby will be here. So probably good that we're only going to have one kid in soccer, so then the other one can just stay home with all the other kids and the new baby. And hopefully we can find something that piques Greyson's interest more than soccer. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. But I wanted to update you guys about what happened yesterday real quick. This has been like a huge week for Avery. I talked a little bit about it in my last vlog. We found out she needs glasses because she has an astigmatism in both eyes. We found out that she's going to need braces for her feet because she's like turning her feet out, and so she needs something to help keep her feet straight when she walks. And then on Friday, which was yesterday, we had an appointment with an ENT doctor. If you're not familiar, ENT stands for ear, nose, and throat. Avery's school does hearing checks, hearing screenings every so often. They did one in January, and then they just did one like 2 weeks ago, and she failed both of those hearing screenings. Obviously, Avery can hear. She's talking a tiny bit. She is delayed in speech. When we say things to her, she understands, but when they're doing these hearing tests, they're doing like, it's like pretty, I don't know, it's somewhat intense. They like blow air in her ears, or they like emit a sound, and then they see if like her eardrum moves, and it just doesn't move at all, so it remains flat. Finally, with her failing the second hearing test in a row, we got a referral from our pediatrician to go and get seen by an ENT to see if there's something that needs to be corrected. So we went, and they did another hearing test there, and she failed it again. Her eardrums didn't move. And so we met with the ENT doctor, and they determined that she needs ear tubes. He checked her ears and basically said that there is fluid in her middle ear, and it's just not draining. It's not infected anymore because we just finished a week of antibiotics, but the fluid is still there. So she needs ear tubes. Of course she does. And this is just, we've had bad luck lately. So we scheduled her to have surgery. It's like a 15-minute procedure, but they do put her to sleep for it. I think they said they just use like laughing gas or something to make her fall asleep. I don't know. I've never done this before. Obviously, my boys never needed ear tubes. So this will be all new, but we have that scheduled for the beginning of June. And hopefully these will help Avery hear better, be able to drain all the fluid in her ears, and hopefully her speech will improve after this procedure. So that is the newest update on Avery. Ear tubes, I guess they'll put it in and then they last for about 1 to 2 years and then they just kind of fall out on their own. Don't have to really do too much with it. She can go in the bath water, she can go in the pool water. They did say that for the 1 to 2 years that she has the ear tubes, she cannot go like in pond water or ocean water. She would need earplugs for that. But other than that, she can basically just live a normal life, and the procedure is very minimal. They just like make a hole in the ear and drain the fluid out, and the ear tubes just keep the hole open so that it can continuously drain. So we're very hopeful that this will help Avery. But yeah, she's going to be like a whole new person in a couple weeks. She's going to have glasses, so she's going to be able to see. She's going to be able to hear. She's going to fix her walk. Like, she's going to be a whole new person. So it's been a lot of Avery lately, but I'm glad we're getting things figured out and not having her suffer and not be able to tell us that something is wrong, you know. Anyway, I wanted to update you guys on that. We have that coming up in a couple weeks. Not looking forward to it. I've heard it's pretty hard bringing kids out of anesthesia, so I'm not looking forward to that. And of course, any procedure is a little nerve-wracking. I've never had any of my kids do like a surgery before. I don't know if this counts as a surgery, but they're doing a procedure on her ears. So hopefully everything goes well. Please send good vibes our way. It's not for a couple weeks. We're only in the beginning of May, so we got about a month. But yeah, that's what's new with Avery. So we're just gonna keep on keeping up with PT. We'll get her glasses in about a week, and just keep supporting her where we can. So I'm gonna end this vlog, and then I'll start up a new one tomorrow for Mother's Day. We're not doing too much. Sounds like some yard work, maybe some ice cream. I'm gonna sleep in. I'm very much looking forward to that. And then out to dinner with my family, so that will be nice. Thank you so much for watching. If you have had any experience with ear tubes for your kids, please put it down below, because I have zero experience and I have no idea what to expect. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the next vlog. Bye, guys.